Russia-Ukraine war latest news. As Ukraine pushes into Russia, Putin chills out? A prime example of Putin's inaction during times of crisis is the Kremlin's reaction to the Kursk invasion. Russian President Vladimir Putin's response to challenges to his power is frequently far from swift and decisive, belying his aggressive rhetoric. Vladimir Putin freezes in response to Ukraine's reaches Russia. In times of crisis, Vladimir Putin often remains utterly immobile. The latest instance of the Kremlin chief's inability to back up his aggressive talk with swift and clear action is Moscow's clumsy military reaction to Ukraine's unexpected takeover of portions of the western Kursk area. This fourth big setback for Putin's rule since his invasion of Ukraine in February 2022 is the Kursk incursion, and it shows how frail a dictatorship based on punishment and fear is. Despite Putin's initial assessment of the attack as a temporary annoyance, or provocation as he put it, it became apparent 4 days later that it would take weeks or months for Russian forces to resolve the situation. The style is consistent every time. Putin prefers to maintain strict secrecy. Whenever he makes an appearance in public, he remains silent. He would rather not be alarmist, Tatiana remarked. Does this make Putin's leadership abilities in times of crisis or extreme difficulty seem plausible? An essential flaw of dictatorial rule? Is this anything that the Ukrainian government is taking advantage of with the Kursk invasion? Although Prigozhin may have been aware of it, he did not complete his Rostov-Moscow Thunder run. Does anyone know how far Zelensky, Syrsky, Budanov, etc. will take it? Is still up in the air. Ahead are some highly intriguing days, I agree. Octavianus, Augustus, done terrible things to my boy, and I can never forgive him. I am betraying my comrade Marcus Tullius Cicero by allowing that phony dictator Marcus Antonius, Mark Antony, to have my man slaughtered and his head turned into a toy for his wife Fulvia. The cold-bloodedness in giving up your mentor in that way was palpable. However, I can see how Rome was a challenging city back then, very much like the modern-day Shark Tank that is Moscow.